to the Palacio de los Deportes here in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic for this matchup of the World Cup qualifiers between Russia and Belgium. As the fans continue to take their seats, they are going to be in for a special treat here. As you see the Russian national team posing for their team photos. And then the Belgian Cats, one of these two teams looking to stamp their place into the World Cup this summer in Australia. Of course, these are the World Cup qualifiers. It's game day 4 of Group A, which features Team USA's 2 wins. Team USA has 5 points. They were given an extra point for a game against Russia that did not take place. That's why you can see Russia with 0 played, yet 1 point. Meanwhile, Puerto Rico will play tomorrow here against Russia, and this is the last game for Belgium of these particular qualifiers. And once again, essentially the winner of this game will get that ticket to the World Cup. We'll talk much more about that as we can listen to the player introductions.
Number 10, Laurie Rassimon. Number 11, Emma Messman. Number 13, Kiara Linskens. Number 19, Hein Ben Andelkader. Number 22, Kani Mesdaf. Number 23, Serena Lynn Geldof. Number 31, Maxwella Lisowa. Number 34, Billy Massey. Number 55, Julie Allman. Number 99, Ian Joris. Their coach, Valerie Demori.
So, of course, Coach Valerie Demori taking the reins here of a very talented Belgian team with the likes of Emma Mieseman and Julie Allemand. Meanwhile, Team Russia being introduced on the other end.
Number 6, Camila Ogun. Number 11, Julia Kosek. Number 15, Olga Frolkina. Number 18, Darya Repnikova. Number 22, Elisabetta Komarova. Number 32, Sosalina Maida. Number 55, Nina Glanti. Number 63, Alexandra Stenko. Number 97, Elisabetta Shabanova. Number 99, Ksenia Lerchenko. Their coach, Alexander Kovalev. Now let's all rise for the national anthem.
All right, we are going to take a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems for the two nations.
Para escuchar las notas del himno nacional de Bélgica. Let's remain standing up for the Russian national anthem. Nos mantenemos de pie para escuchar el himno de Rusia.
So the players have been introduced, the anthems have been played, and we are just a few minutes away from the opening tip. This will be the third game for Belgium over the last few days after they defeated Puerto Rico fairly handedly, and then had a tough battle against the United States in Washington, D.C. on the 11th. As you can see here, the referees for today's game: from Panama, Julio Anaya; from Spain, Esperanza Mendoza; and from France, Amel Dara on the right. And as I was saying, the U.S. defeating Belgium on Friday. They were up big against the Belgian Cats, but the Belgian girls were able to fight back and took that game kind of close into the fourth quarter. And we'll see if maybe the Belgian girls are tired or whether Russia is fresh. You know, there's so many narratives going to this game. Obviously, Russia missing, which by most accounts would be considered their best player, Maria, a.k.a. Masha Vadiva, the usual captain, who did have 30 points and 7 rebounds the last time these two teams faced at the Eurobasket. And there you can see the starting five for Belgium with Antonia Delare, Emma Miesemin, Chiara Linskens, Maxwella Lisoa, and Julie Almond. And then the players off the bench: Ramet Vezimon, Ben Albederkader, Mesda, Geldolf Massey, and Joris for Coach Demori. Maxwell Lizoa, just 20 years old, the player for Castelbren, had a double figures against the USA the other day. Played very, very well. So take a look at the staff for Belgium. Coach Demori actually taking the reins after Coach Mesda led this team to tremendous progress over the last few years. Meanwhile, for Russia, again, players are going to have to step up. They're also missing Anastasia Shilova. So captain tonight will be Reisa Musina, who also played very well against Belgium in that Eurobasket game, which we will talk a lot about. It was a devastating loss for Russia, 85-83 in the quarterfinals of the Eurobasket. And there you see Musina alongside Gordrieva, Komarova, Maiga, and Glonti. And then off the bench we have Ogun, Kozik, Krovkina, Repnikova, Stenko, Shabanova, and Levchenko, the point guard who's been around for a few years. Expect her to get some big minutes for contribution. And there is Coach Alexander Kovalev for Russia, the number 12 team in the world according to the FIBA rankings. Meanwhile, Belgium at number 6 for the small nation of just over 10 million people. So once again, that Eurobasket game back in Strasbourg in June went down to the wire. It was back and forth the entire game. Belgium getting the victory 85-83 thanks to a very, very nice move and step back jump shot from Julie Almond that led them to the semifinals. Obviously, they finished the Eurobasket with the bronze medal, the second consecutive bronze medal for that matter for Belgium after the 2017 Eurobasket. And then of course Belgium played in the Olympics in Tokyo over the summer and had a great tournament. They beat Australia in their pool, and they lost a heartbreak quarterfinal themselves to host Japan, which many, many fans will remember. The starting five being introduced to the fans. You already know who they are sitting at home. And these game days for this particular group, this tournament taking place a little bit later than the tournament in Belgrade and in Osaka. So obviously in Belgrade, we've already seen Australia with their automatic qualifications. Serbia and Korea from Group A all punch their ticket. Meanwhile, in Group B in Belgrade, China going 3-0, including a very dominant victory today against France. But France still managed to qualify, so did Nigeria in Group B. And then in Osaka, we had Canada, Japan, and Bosnia all qualify. So 9 teams from those groups from this particular group. Team USA automatically qualifies as the Olympic champion, so that makes 10 of the 12. So those last 2 spots will be either Russia, Belgium, and maybe Puerto Rico has a chance tomorrow. We will see. But these 2 teams right here are vying for those 2 spots. Okay, welcome again to the Palacio de los Deportes here in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It's Belgium in the black against Russia in the white. Miesemann with the early touch. We see Musina matching up against her. 3-point shot, no good that time. As Linskin's unable to hit, and the long rebound goes out of bounds to Russia. So Godirova running the point, the handoff here. Komarova. Back to Glonti. She can definitely hit the outside shot. There's Komarova again trying to split the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball as the defensive pressure applied there by Lisova and Miesemann. So the possession will stay with Russia. The shot clock at 3. Just 3 seconds remaining here in the possession. And no good. The ball did not hit the rim either, but comes back the other way. A fast break opportunity for Belgium. Miesemann hands it back off to Allemand, skips it over. Delare feeds Miesemann, and her first shot is good. And that is what she does. She seems to produce every time she puts on this Belgian uniform, to the tune of 17 points per game in the first 2 matchups over in DC. Russia looking to answer. Godireva turns the corner, gets inside. Oh, pass just a little bit too high, but saved. Musina gets into the lane, and the little push shot falls for her. And we're tied early on, 2-2. Delare, Allemand, a wizard with the basketball. Shot clock running down. Allemand has to create. Little step back 3. And that's good for Allemand from the distance. Little pick and pop. Oh, Glunty left open. Doesn't hit on the 3, but the long rebound seemed to be tracked down there by Komarova. She's able to keep the possession alive for Russia. You take a look again at the jumper here from Miesemann. Oh, the nice pull-up. Too strong that time from Godirova. Oh, pick and pop. Miesemann. The long 2, no good. Linskin skies up for the rebound. And Belgium will reset. Oh, nice crossover dribble. Delare inside, little dump off pass. Lizoa finishes it with the left. Some good offensive action that time from Belgium. They push out to a 5-point lead early on. Musina. And Russia able to respond. Maiga, the 6'4" power forward. Oh, good defense here from Godireva. Musina gets fouled in the backcourt by Miesemann. So the defensive pressure proves successful for Russia. And they're also able to draw that foul on Miesemann. You take a look at Maiga, the little turnaround fadeaway on the last possession. Jocelina Maiga. Here comes Godireva. Directing traffic. Komareva inside and ran into a number of bodies. Ball is loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. This time it will go over to Belgium. As you see, oh, the great block there. Kiara Linskens making her presence felt. Linskens, who might have been the best player so far for Belgium. She has 35 points in 2 games on 14 of 23 shooting and 16 rebounds to go with that. She had 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in that first game against Puerto Rico on Thursday. So she has been playing a great tournament. Niesemann looking to feed her inside. Here's Linskens, little post move. Good defense from Maiga, rebound to Messina. Messina does a little bit of everything for Russia. She'll have to score a lot in this game to keep them close, as the backdoor cut was prevented, and they're going to call that foul off the ball on Maxwella Lizoa. As you see, Komarova taking a spill. Here she is now with the ball in the wing. Looking for Maiga inside. Great feed, and Allemand seemed to get her hands on the ball there. Looking to isolate. Gets inside. No good off the glass. Lizoa can't quite get to the loose ball. Here comes Russia the other way. Gordireva skips it over. They leave Musina alone. Pump fake. Crashes to the floor. Loses the ball on the way there. They've got numbers. 5-on-4. Inside. Linska's wide open. They see her. And she finishes off the great feed there from Niesemann. Kiara Linskens with her first basket. Here's Musina inside now. Going to work on Delare. Tough shot, fadeaway, no good. Linskens the rebound. Allemand was always got her head up, looking to push. They feed Niesemann, turn around, fadeaway. That's too easy. So casual. And Emma Niesemann, who, of course, the accolades continue to pile up for her, as Gordireva can't hit off the dribble. But the rebound, well, no rebound collected, but the ball will stay down here with Russia. And we have our first substitutions of the game. As you take a look at that Niesemann feed inside to Linskens, finishing over Glunty. So Allemand and Lizoa check out of the game, and we're going to see Hind Ben Abdelkader for the first time, as well as Elise Ramet. Here's Maiga from the outside. Oh, knocks down the 3. So Maiga with the early 5 points here. Ramet, Delare looking for Linskens inside. Again, great post position. And the turnaround hook shot falls easily as a steal here. Delare was able to get the interception on the inbounds. And Belgium with another chance. Backdoor cut. What a pass and finish. Linskens finds Delare. And Belgium now with the 8-point lead. Another steal. Niesemann pushes. Up ahead. Delare again. Oh, misses the breakaway layup. So Russia fortunate there that the turnover did not lead to points. But the Belgian pressure causing issues. Delare making a few great hustle plays there. More backcourt pressure, Hamet. As Levchenko, number 99, into the game now at the point guard position for Russia. Here's Glunty. That's her shot. Too strong. As we also see Serena Lynn Geldof, number 23, right here with the ball for Belgium. Just checked in. Misamin. Oh, nice block from Maiga. And again, she is 6'4", right around the same height as Misamin, so no advantage for her. You see there, left hand straight up, gets her hand cleanly on the ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Belgium. Deflected out of bounds by Glonti. And Maiga will get a quick rest, I'm sure, as Shabanova, number 97, checks in for her. Abdelkader catch and shoot three. Couldn't quite get the feet set, had to rush it. Oh, what a block. Levchenko thought she had the three, but Ramet able to contest. So good defense there from the Belgian guard. You see it, clean block. Levchenko is a shooter. She knocked down 3 threes last time these two teams faced. Here she is now at the ball, top of the key, looking for the screen. Ball goes inside. Good defense from Misamin, and that's going to be a shot clock violation as Shabanova could not finish over Misamin, who's not just a scorer. She will block a few shots here and there, averaging 1.5 blocks so far in the tournament as Allemand comes back into the fray. (15-7), just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Levchenko looking to pick up Allemand. Full court, it seems. Misamin gets inside and finishes yet again. She now has 6 points on the night. And a foul on the perimeter there. Geldof couldn't quite stay in front of Shabanova. Here's Kamarova. Shot is up and good over Abdelkader, sorry. Allemand gets the screen. Drive and kick, Misamin. Another bucket for her, three-pointer this time. And off the assist from Allemand. How many of those have we seen over the last few years? Glonti gets it over for Kina. Her shot no good. Abdelkader looking to go coast to coast. Some contact, no call. And the ball seems to be going back the other way to Russia as we are going to have a timeout on the floor. But Ben Abdelkader pushing the tempo was not rewarded that time. So don't pay attention to that clock there. That's just a timeout clock. But currently there are 58 seconds left in the game. Belgium enjoying a 29 lead so far. Let's listen in.
C'est parfait. Serena, tu l'as oublié une fois. T'étais trop dans l'aide, résultat, t'as été en retard. Ok? Quand c'est comme ça, il faut au moins que tu montes jusque-là. Faire un petit peu plus d'effort. Ok, sinon c'est bien les filles. On est dur. Quand on passe sur les écrans, ils sont emmerdés. Quand on coupe les mains à main, c'est-à-dire la grande elle a la balle, la petite elle vient. Quand on les coupe, ils sont emmerdés.
Well, you see the early statistics for the game so far. Belgium shooting the ball very well, 9 of 17 overall, 53%. Meanwhile, Russia struggling a little bit from the field, just 4 of 15, 26%. So they'll be looking to turn that around, you'd assume. As we see a couple more substitutions. Billy Massey, number 34, into the game for Belgium, alongside Kiara Linskens. And Belgium seems to be going to a 2-3 zone out of the timeout, but they leave a shooter wide open. So that is not why you want to put in the zone, as Olga Florkina, the 3x3 silver medalist, by the way, at the Tokyo Olympics. We'll talk more about that. Her and her twin sister Evgenia helping Russia get to the final at the Olympics, as we have a foul on the perimeter here from Komarova. And here comes the other 3x3 silver medalist, as you saw there, the three-pointer again from Florkina, with number 11, Yulia Kuzik, guarding the ball there as well. She was on that team of 4 girls who helped Russia get to that silver medal. So you see the two worlds of basketball colliding, 3x3 and 5-on-5. You'd love to see it, as the three-pointer from Massey no good. Here comes Levchenko. Oh, nice feed inside. The kick out, three-pointer. No good that time. Kozik just came in. Game clock at 5, and Russia with a number of fouls to give. So they commit one there to kind of slow down the pace. Belgium still plenty of time to get off a shot. Allemand gets inside, the little runner. Too easy for Julie Allemand. And buzzer beaters is what she's been very good at over the last few years. Belgium, a 22-12 lead after the opening 10 minutes. Russia will look to bounce back here in the second quarter. So you see the statistics. Russia just 3 of 10 inside the arc, 2 of 7 beyond. Meanwhile, Belgium very balanced. Neither team, surprisingly, getting to the free throw line. We've seen some pretty physical contact. So again, a early 10-point lead, courtesy of some great contributions from Emma Miesman. Currently has, I believe, 9 points in that first quarter. And we're going to check out some of the highlights of the opening 10 minutes. The fans here in Santo Domingo appreciating the high level of basketball between both of these teams. Again, this is a Belgian team that finished 7th at the Olympics after that quarterfinal loss to Japan that we mentioned earlier. Seen a lot of blocked shots here in this first quarter. But Russia also a very strong history when it comes to basketball. They finished silver in the World Cup in '98, 2002, and 2006. And they won Eurobasket gold in 2003, 2007, 2011. So Coach Kovalev has a rich history that he can tap into. And meanwhile, Belgium's history has gotten richer over the last few years. They just qualified for their first Olympics in 2021, the first World Cup in 2018, and now looking to go to their second World Cup here in Australia in 2022. Levchenko gets it over to Kozik. Musina back in the game as well, playing the big spot. Levchenko seems like she got tripped, so that foul is going to go to Rezimon. Just checked in for the first time. Accidental trip. Florkina. Musina, nice pass inside, and it's another block. Allemand Showing you she has the defensive versatility. She's been getting a number of steals in the tournament, averaging 3+ steals per game, but 2 blocks here already in the first half. Ball goes into the backcourt. It was deflected by Russia. Shot clock down at 5. Abdelkader, step back 3. No good, rebound. Shabanova over to Levchenko. Good ball handling. Keeps the dribble alive. Kicks it out. Kozik for 3. It's good for Russia. Nice driving kick. Levchenko to Kozik. (22-15). Nice pass inside on the pick and roll, and Linskens can't finish through the contact, but she will head to the free throw line for her first free throws of the night. As you can see again, the 3-pointer there from Kozik. Levchenko did a great job getting into the lane, drawing the attention of the defense, as Linskens knocks down the first free throw. Linskens, one of 3 players on this Belgium roster to play in Russia at the moment, alongside Niesemann and Abdelkader. As Allemand gets into the layup, reverse lefty is good. She is so skilled. The Asvel point guard, WNBA experience, of course. Here's Frolkina. A little flex action. Oh, splits the double team. Levchenko, perfect pass to Musina for 2. That's some great action there for Russia. Linskens takes another bump, and she'll go back to the free throw line. She faked the handoff, was able to get inside. You see there, got the step on Shabanova, and Shabanova will come back out of the game. Joselina Maiga back in. Maiga, of course, had a great start to this one. First free throw is good for Linskens. And she splits the 2 yet again. So 2 of 4 from the free throw line for Kiara Linskens. Belgium a 9-point lead. They want to go inside. Still looking for Maiga. There it is on the block. Takes a little bump, and they're going to call a travel, much to the dismay of Coach Kovalev. Here comes Lisoa back into the game. We'll see that foot slightly shuffled, got picked off the ground. And here comes Belgium quickly the other way. Linskens, Niesemann wide open, didn't even look for it. Here's again the high pick and roll between Allemand and Niesemann is so dangerous, but Lisoa looks to isolate. Linskens, no good, and a foul is going to go on Lisoa as Kozik was able to grab the rebound. Here is Kozik. Deflection from Allemand. And was able to chase it down. What a hustle play, but then Lisoa couldn't secure the pass. And Russia very fortunate again that one of their turnovers did not directly lead to points. But Allemand has been everywhere. 3 assists, 7 points for her. They didn't count her blocks, but I'm telling you, she got her hand on the ball. Here's Levchenko. Oh, she cannot put it over Linskens, who took a slap to the face. I believe Levchenko's left hand might have made contact. Let's take a look here. You see it right there on the follow-through. The blind block. What a play there from Linskens. Levchenko for 3. Too strong. Kozik, another rebound. Russia resets. Kozik steps back, and they're going to call that foul on Lizoa. That's her 3rd personal. So Maxwell Lizoa will check out of the game and is replaced by Hind Ben Abdelkader. First free throw, no good for Kozik. Knocks down the second one. As you see there, Coach Demery. Inside, Misamin turns the corner. Finds Delade cutting. Shot is no good. Musina the rebound. Linskin able to get the steal. Here comes Almond. Ben Abdelkader for 3. In and out that time. She's been the 3rd leading scorer in this tournament, knocking down 3.5 threes per game, so she can definitely hit those. Comes in averaging 16.6 points per game after the USA and Puerto Rico games, does Hind. And Russia, that 3-pointer is good. Once again, it's Olga Frorkina. And Russia forces Belgium to take a timeout, 26-21 here in the second quarter. So you see the handoff. Maiga sets up Frorkina, who gets her second 3, both from around that same spot on the left wing.
En défense, je voudrais que quand il y a un renversement sur un poste 4 ou 5, on soit plus présent pour gêner la passe. OK? D'accord? Après, quand il joue ici, avec un 2, le pick and roll, t'es trop bas. T'es trop bas. Il faut que tu sois un petit peu plus haut si tu vas avoir une chance de passer l'écran.
Well, we expected Russia's shooting to pick up, and it's done just that here in the second quarter. They have now knocked down 4 threes. And that is keeping them in the game. And it's the duo in the 3x3, Yulia Kozik and Olga Frorkina, who have really been a difference here in the second quarter, combining for 3 of those threes. Misamin, meanwhile, has been a little bit quiet here since coming back in the second quarter. So 5:20 to go. We're almost at the midway point of that second quarter. Here is the Chicago Sky point guard, Almond, for her Chicago Sky teammate, Misamin. Cross screen, they find Misamin, and I believe they're going to call that foul on Musina, who was trying to get around Ben Abdelkader. And of course, those two are teammates at the moment for Nika Siktifkar in Russia. Here's Almond, catch and shoot. No good. Musina, another rebound. And a steal from Allemand in the passing lanes. She anticipates it so well and gets the easy 2 lay-in. Again, Allemand averaging 3 steals per game to go with her 5 assists and 10 points a game. And again, the pressure. Miesemann gets her hands on it. Gordireva, too strong. Linskins the rebound. Almost threw it away. Allemand now. Miesemann catch and shoot from the corner is good for 3. And I tell you, she is one of the most efficient players in the world, ladies and gentlemen. She just seems to make every shot that she takes. It's no surprise she was the top scorer of the Olympics last summer. 27 points per game was Miesemann. As we get a foul here on Linskins. As following that timeout, as you see again the steal here from Allemand. It was great off the ball defense. As she'll get a break now. Hamet back in the game for Belgium. But yeah, Miesemann, 27 points per game, was the second top scorer at the Eurobasket after Jonquel Jones, who of course might be one of the other best players in the world right now. I'm not sure if you saw what she did today. Jonquel Jones, 36 points, 23 rebounds, and 4 assists today in the final game to get the final, to get the MVP, I should say, of the Osaka tournament. As over here in Santo Domingo, it's Florkina going to the free throw line. Knocks it down. One for 2 for Florkina. Hamet the rebound. Facing pressure in the backcourt. Miesemann bails her out. And Linskins all the way. Wow. What a move off the dribble. Kiara Linskins showing you while she is getting a lot of points here in this tournament. She's got 6 here tonight. Made that 8 actually. Florkina almost turns it over. Kozik, extra pass. 3-pointer, no good. Belgium running back the other way again. Here's Miesemann. All the extra. Linskins back inside. Miesemann takes her time, draws the foul. And that's going to be the 4th team foul on Russia. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Komarova comes back in for Kozik. Oh, Dalare gets her ball deflected. Abdelkader, no good again. 0 for 5 so far for the scorer off the bench. Here's Godirova orchestrating the offense. Gets the screen. Another deflection. Shot clock winding down. Oh, at the last second, it's Marina Gordireva who delivers with a big 3-point shot. And Miesemann again, this time with the left hand inside. As she is now 6 of 8 from the field for her 14 points. Here's another steal, Ben Abdelkader, and we'll see what they call, whether it's a defensive foul or an intentional. The referees are going to discuss it. As you see again, Allemand, the kick out to Miesemann for 3. She is once again delivering inside and out. And we know there's going to be free throws either way here for Ben Abdelkader. It's just whether it's free throws and the ball or not. And it looks like they're going to review it. So we'll get a chance to see what the referees are seeing as well as we go to the replay from the Panamanian referee leading the charge. That's already the 7th steal now for Belgium in this first half, contributing to 9 turnovers for Russia.
He is the last defender. So this is a normal basketball play, but he is the last defender.
And the contact was lateral. So
And the contact was lateral, so we...
So right here, it's a normal lateral.
Yeah.
No other player, so we got a sportsmanlike foul on, and you go back on white 15.
No,
Yes,
no
sir.
white 15 and the shooter is black,
Black
19.
19.
We have 2 shots on side.
So you
Okay.
can see it's really, really close.
We got a sportsmanlike foul on white 15. Thank you.
They seem to be pretty kind of aligned, and the call will be
We got unsportsmanlike foul.
intentional foul indeed. So
2 shots plus the ball.
2 free throws here for Hind Ben Abdelkader. And Belgium will retain possession as well. Just great denial defense. It's what the coaches teach you. Get your hand in the passing lane, and she was able to create an opportunity for herself. So here she is now at the line looking for her first points of the night. Does just that. So 2 free throws for Ben Abdelkader before she heads back to the bench, replaced by Laure Résimon. And here is Résimon now. Back out to Hamed, Delare, Linskens, and Massey on the court for Belgium. They go inside, 2-man game and no good as the high-low pass from Massey to Linskens. Well delivered, she draws another foul. I think this one's gonna go on Glunty. See there the high-low from the high post to the low post. Glunty assuring the referees that she did not commit a foul, but probably not the worst fouls. Linskens now missing her 3rd free throw of the night. She goes 1 for 2 for the 3rd time. So 38-25, the lead now for Belgium. Allemand back into the game. We're also seeing for the first time for Russia, Camila Ogun, number 6, there in the right corner, who happens to play in Belgium, of all places. Gordireva gets around the defense somehow. And Maiga knocks down another 2-pointer. Maiga playing a very strong game here. She's got 7 points. Her and Forkina, the 2 leading scorers for Russia in this first half. Massey tracks it down. Linskens looks to go at Maiga, and she's able to go at Maiga before taking a spill. Hard fall there, but she gets right back up. So we saw a bit of an awkward play there. Gordireva wanted the foul, but still gets the assist. And on the other end, it's Linskens. The challenge from Maiga. So Linskens, another missed free throw as we're in the final minute of the first half. So Linskens has gone 1 for 2, 4 separate times for 50% shooting as we have a timeout on the floor. That does bring Linskin's point total to 10 now, so she's in double figures for the third straight game as we check in on the Russian timeout. See Belgium with 5 blocks, so some great protection around the basket for the Belgian Cats, and of course dominating inside with a 20-6 advantage of points in the paint. And I'm sure Coach Demory has to be happy with that stat. He's aware of it. These two teams developing somewhat of a rivalry in recent years. Russia have lost 2 of their last 3 head-to-head matchups to Belgium by a combined 3 points. Of course, there was that 85-83 game back in June at Eurobasket 21, and as well, there was a 76-75 loss to Belgium at the Eurobasket in 2017. So we'll see if they can get a little bit of redemption. Belgium in a 2-3 zone. It goes into a man after the first pass. Looking to confuse the offense a little bit. Glunty, catch and shoot 3. Again, doesn't knock it down. Godireva able to secure the offensive rebound. Chance to reset. Komarova. Glunty again. This time it's short. And it's another offensive rebound. Ogun pulls it back out. So a third opportunity now. Will the third time be the charm as Maiga inside and she misses the layup. A chance now for Belgium to run back the other way. Allemand loves these times. Oh, coast to coast, draws the foul, didn't finish. But she will head to the line with 1.5 seconds left. And you can see she is not pleased with the fact that she did not finish the end one play. So quick in the open floor as Glunty reaches in to try to stop her, and we'll see whether that paid off. Allemand knocks down the first free throw. It's the second personal foul on Glunty. Shabanova, the only other player with 2 fouls for Russia. And Allemand goes 2 of 2. 41-27 now. And that will do it for the first half action. So after 20 minutes of basketball here in Santo Domingo, it's Russia 27, Belgium 41. A 14-point lead for the Cats. So as the players head back to the locker room, Belgium led in scoring by, of course, Emma Miesemann with her 14 points. They also got 11 from Allemand and 10 from Linskin, so 3 players already in double figures. On the other end for Russia, it's Maiga with 7 and Florkina with 7 points as well. Musina, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field. But 20 more minutes for Russia to turn things around here in the second half. Belgium, once again, the 14-point lead. As you can see the shooting stats, a lot of the damage for Belgium taking place inside and at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Russia has been able to secure a few 3-pointers. See Russia +5 on the rebounds. And those 7 steals have been also instrumental in gaining this advantage. You can see again the scorers that we mentioned. Miesemann, Allemand, Linskins. But yeah, those 7 steals from Belgium, and you factor in 5 blocks on top of that, maybe even a couple more blocks that didn't get registered as such. And Belgium's defense really been the difference so far. So we'll check out the highlights from the first half. After a 22-12 opening quarter, Belgium puts up 19 points to Russia's 15 in the second quarter to extend the lead. And Russia gonna have to keep knocking down the outside shots, and they have to do something about limiting Belgium's opportunities right at the basket. Just a lot of shots near the paint, near the rim, I should say, for Belgium. And then, of course, when you have Miesemann who can also knock it down on the perimeter, it makes it that much more challenging. The last layup you saw there from Allemande, 2 of the 10 points that Belgium has gotten off turnovers. Russia just 1 point so far off of the Belgian turnovers. Belgium only turned the ball over twice in that first half. So playing a very solid game on both ends are the Belgian players. Russia does have the advantage with bench points, with 11 points off the bench to Belgium's just 2, which came from those free throws from Ben Abdelkader. So again, at the half, 41-27, Belgium with the lead. And we'll be back for the second half action very shortly.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation? Representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Give and go, puts it up and in.
Charlton has to throw up the 3, gets it!
Unbelievable. Carlton, sensational shot with the shot clock running down.
Isabella, ooh. Nice dribble. Oh, gets swatted by Tisu, by Park Tisu. Gotta get the 3 or they're gonna foul so they don't let him take it. Nope, they get the block shot. And that's how it finishes, incredibly. Well, Serbia's defense in the end.
Defensive effort by Russell. Drill 2 going the other way. Collie with a little showtime.
Shot clock clock winding down.
Likes this. Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Johannes outdoes herself yet again.
Quinones throwing up a Hail Mary. Tracked down by Gray. She'll let the Stampede go past her. Feed down
Great
her.
pass.
No look to
Beautiful.
Andy. Wow.
Okay, she's got to hurry, Mukamara. She does get it off in time. Oh, she's done it! Promise of Mukamara! A three-pointer just as she crossed half court. We have seen some basketball magic right here.
So the star of the night so far, Emma Miesemann. No real surprise there. She is joining the defending WNBA champion Chicago Sky very shortly. And of course, with Team Belgium has just been instrumental to their rise to prominence over the last few years. She was the tournament MVP and won the gold of the U18 European Championships. And since then, it's just been accolade and big win after big win. She was named the 2020 Belgian Sportswoman of the Year, and might be one of the main reasons that Belgium has grown, as basketball has grown in Belgium as a sport. Meanwhile, on the other end, it's actually going to be Maiga. There she is as the co-leading scorer for Russia. So again, Maiga with those 7 points. Three of 5 shooting. She does have 4 turnovers though. There again, Omega stats, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and a block. Don't need some major contributions from her. From Reisa Musina, Gordireva, who so far is just 1 of 5 from the field. For her 3 points. We talked about before the game or early on in the game, you know, the scoring. How are they going to make up for the fact that Masha Vadiva and Anastasia Shalova were not here? And with those 27 points in the first half, you can really, really feel that that lack of a scoring punch. On the other hand, a lot of that credit can also go to Belgium's defense, which has been suffocating for pretty much the entire game so far. They've got a number of deflections, they've gotten steals, they've gotten blocks, and they keep causing trouble.
Есть передача, 100%. У нас проходит 0. Только раскройте пас, не поджимайтесь. Получила. И вот здесь вот заслоны, нормы всегда, они всегда пройдут.
Okay, so the second half action is just about to get underway here at the Palacio de los Deportes in beautiful Santo Domingo and even the more beautiful Dominican Republic. Russia, this is their first action of this tournament. They did not compete in the U.S. for the first couple of days. They're actually going to be spending a total of 12 days, I believe, here on the island, as they will play Puerto Rico tomorrow, following, of course, their training camp that they've just gone through. And here is Julie Almond, Derare, Linskens, Lisawa, and of course Niesemann still on the floor for Belgium. For Russia, it's Musina, Maiga, Glonti, Gordirova, and I believe Komarova, number 22, with the ball here now. So they get a stop on their first defensive possession, which is all you can ask for coming out of the halftime locker room. And here's Komarova for 3, left wide open, no good, but Gordireva, right place at the right time for the putback layup. So Gordireva, it's her second field goal of the game. Here's the high-low. This time it's Linskens to Niesemann. She cannot hit the turnaround. Glunty the rebound. So 2 for 2 defensively for Russia. Here's Glunty, catch and shoot 3. Oh, they really need her to start heating up. Glunty so far 0 of 5 from the field is a steal. Komarova. Oh, it's stolen back by Almond. And the lead-in pass for the easy 2. Oh, the momentum swung one way and swung back the other way. Almond with those quick hands. Can't forget the pass as well. I think it was from Linskens. And a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul. As you see here, Komarova stripped, and it's actually Delare who threw it up. And that's the second time we've seen Almond with the easy, uncontested layup off of a steal. Once again, the pressure defense from Belgium. Gordireva, nice pass to Glunty, and it's the block from Linskens with the great help defense. So we're seeing the defense on the perimeter, and here's the defense inside as Linskens, who first did a good job guarding Gordireva, then gets back and able to get the steal as a near turnover for Belgium. Here's Miesemann. The wraparound pass, just too tight of a space. Stolen from Miesemann by Musina. Gordireva inside to Musina. Got the height advantage on Allemand. Turnaround fadeaway is good from the left hand, or the left block, I should say. Musina, they're going to need more of that in the second half. She's 3 of 4 from the field for her 6 points. As Delade takes a spill. Ooh, Miesemann, strong cut to the basket. Here she is again, catch and shoot. No good. Able to get her own rebound. And then another steal. That time it's Gordireva. Was able to get her hand on the ball and draw the foul from Belgium. And that foul is going to go against Linskens. As you see here, Musina. That is just a tough shot. Gordireva wraps it around. Maiga for 3. No good. Lisawa gets the rebound and draws the foul. Komarova. So Massey comes into the game for Kiara Linskens. Here's Lisawa. Allemand now, 2-man game with Miesemann, who tries to no-look pass it to Massey, and it's going to be a jump ball. So the possession will go over to Russia. And after not forcing too many turnovers in that first half, we're seeing a few more now. That's the 6th turnover. As Musina gets on the floor for that one. Here's Glunty inside. Musina, she was just on that block a few moments ago. Looking to go work again. This time turned fade away on the other shoulder and took a spill. No call, and here's going to be a foul on Gordireva. Just trying to slow down the transition offense. So Josimon back on the floor, replaces Delare. (43-31), 5:41 left in the third quarter. Allemand, high screen from Miesemann. Oh, nice pass. Another nice pass and a beautiful finish in traffic from Lisawa. So Maxwella Lisawa gets her first 2 points of the game. She's made plays on the other end as Miesemann pushes it. Here's Massey. Can't finish. Miesemann offensive rebound. They reset. Skip pass. Lisawa for 3. No good. And the fight for the rebound will lead to the possession staying down here with Belgium. As you see again, the pass here, Miesemann to Lisawa, cutting And she's able to avoid Glunty's defense as the ball goes out of bounds off of Maiga's leg, it looked like. Here's Massey with the left hand. That's another feed from Allemont. That's now 5 assists for the point guard as Massey gets her first 2 points. Messina. And looks like she'll head to the free throw line as Rosimond called for the foul. See here the pass from Allemont to the diving Massey, who finishes over Messina. And Coach Kovalev decides to bring Olga Frolkina back onto the court. She replaces Glunty as Messina, who's usually a very, very reliable free throw shooter, 90% actually at Eurobasket, 95% free throw shooter at the Eurobasket in June. This is that one. 0 for 2 for Messina. 16-point lead for Belgium. Allemont on the bench. Ramet in for her, his Rosimond. Miesemann thought about it. This time, didn't have to think too much about it. Knocks down another one. Her first points of the second half, 16 on the game. The handoff, Kodireva. Here's Komarova. Go behind the back dribble. Frolkina, step back three. Ooh, what a shot. Right in the face of Laure Rosimond, but Frolkina, has she been Russia's best player tonight? She's knocked down 3 threes. That one definitely the toughest. There's Miesemann again. And that little pump fake got Messina off of her feet. And she's able to draw the foul. Miesemann will head to the bench. And taking a look at her last bucket here. She was out early practicing those mid-range shots and clearly paying off. Very efficient 7 of 11 for Miesemann. Camilla Ogun, number 6, checks in for Russia. Inside. Here's Gerdov. Pass to Massey. Oh, too easy. The defense was lost on that one. Maiga inside. The runner, no good in the battle for the rebound. They're going to call the foul on Maiga over the back as Massey did a good job boxing out. Well, at least she was in the right position, we'll say. She is happy about that one. Here's Ben Abdelkader back in the game as well for Belgium. Gerdov posting up big inside. And no good on the turnaround. Ogun gets inside, left hand, and she will head to the free throw line. Strong drive there from Camilla Ogun as she looks for her first points. You see, seen her push off a little bit off Massey, but they're gonna call the foul on that right arm coming down as we see number 63, Alexandra Stenko, check in for the first time. 1 for 2 for Ogun. Oh, too high of a pass that time from Hamet. Belgium does have some size, but I don't think they have that much size. Levchenko also back on the floor for Russia. And ball was deflected, but it'll stay with the Russians. 14 on the shot clock. And once again, Belgium's defense just limiting Russia to 8 points so far in these 8 first minutes of the third quarter. So can Frolkina do it again? Not inside. Here's Ben Abdelkader. Oh, the feed inside. Geldof, quick release. Some good action that time. Geldof, her first 2 points, as on the other end. Ooh, a hard fall from Levchenko. And see her grabbing the face. I'm sure we'll see that again on the replay. First, the beautiful high-low pass from Massey inside to Geldof. And on the other end, Levchenko, strong drive to the basket. Takes a hit there and goes crashing into the stanchion. The referee is discussing whether or not they want to review it. Of course, if they discuss it, typically it means they are going to look at it. There didn't seem to be too much malicious. And they will go to the review. So the foul was called on Elise Hamet. Initially a personal foul. And now they're going to see if it's worth upgrading that to an intentional. Let's see if we can listen in on the referee's discussion.
So we got the drive. Black
contact on the arm.
Okay, we need, what is the best look? And we got the handle and this one. Yes.
Yeah, please.
Just show the point of the contact.
Almost hit it.
No, it's slow-mo.
Slow motion.
Observation. Thing, it's a normal basketball play.
Yes,
she tried to reach, and part of the contact was produced by the white player.
I agree, so we stay with personal foul number 4, black. 2 shots.
Black. Sure.
Okay?
Well, you heard it there. They're going to stick to the personal foul. There was no malintent from Hamet. They even said some of the contact was introduced by Levchenko, who seems to be okay now, and will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. She knocks down the first. Levchenko, who averaged 7 points and 5 assists per game at the Eurobasket last summer, splits those 2 free throws. Oh, the 3 off the dribble. No good that time. Levchenko the rebound. And we're in the final minute of the third quarter. Here's Ogun. Stenko. Shot clock down to 2. She has to put it up. No good. And Massey able to secure the rebound. Russia cooling off from distance. They are now 6 from 19 from 3. Here's Ben Abdelkader. Pull up two. Too strong. But the offensive rebound, another chance now for Belgium. They go inside. Can they get a shot off before the buzzer? Nice block there from Russia, and it doesn't seem like they'll get the shot off themselves. So at the end of the third quarter, 53-36 the score. 17 points the lead for Belgium over Russia. And Belgium now 10 minutes away from officially securing their ticket to the World Cup in Australia this summer. As you see the shooting numbers, Belgium inside doing a lot of the damage, 53% compared to just 33% for Russia from 2-point range. We'll check out some of the best plays of the third quarter. I also want to mention that for complete coverage of the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournaments, please don't hesitate to visit the official FIBA website. You'll find a very comprehensive blend of all kinds of content, from the news to live statistics, some great pictures from our phenomenal FIBA cameraman, as well as video highlights like these ones. More step back fadeaways, please. As well as some great passing. That might have been the play of the quarter for me, that Allemand to Miesemann to the Zoa basket. So of course now, how much will Coach Kovalev think about this game against Puerto Rico tomorrow, about 24 hours from now? That's the one that they definitely need in order to secure a spot at the World Cup. And to start this fourth quarter, we're going to see Henna Mesdag, number 22, on the floor for the first time. Allemand and Miesemann and Linskens all back on the floor as well. And there is actually the QR codes that you can scan right now. Scan it with your phone, and you'll go straight to that website that I was talking about in order to get all that news, highlights, and relevant information. So 17-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Ball goes inside to Miesemann. No good on the fadeaway. Levchenko comes back to the other end. Gets to the baseline. Oh, good deflection from Linskens, but Levchenko walks right into the three. Stenko with the offensive board, and they will reset. Levchenko calls out the play. Looking for the high screen. Flares her arms a little bit, unable to draw the foul. And Allemand, on her end, is able to draw the foul. So here comes Kozik, replaces her 3x3 teammate, Fokina. Nice pass. Miesemann off the glass. The bank is open on Sundays here in Santo Domingo. That was definitely intentional. Stenko for three. No good, but gets her own rebound. Allemand goes for the steal. Levchenko. Extra pass. Ogun. She can't hit. Rebound to Miesemann. Surprisingly, just Miesemann's third rebound. Linskens. Oh, good defense on the baseline. Stenko closed off the baseline, forcing the out of bounds, and possession goes back to Russia. Here's Ozik. Stenko thought about it. Inside, deflected. Stenko thinks about it again. No good. Rebound to Allemand. Linskins spin move, and it's good for two. Kiara Linskins, she was dominant in the first quarter, and she might have just put Russia away there. We will see. It's a 21-point lead now for Belgium over Russia. See the spin move. Stenko has her arms up. Doesn't make a difference for Linskins, who once again has played a phenomenal tournament. Let's listen in.
У нас и одна, и другая бьет. Сыграйте. Пик. Ролл. Пап. Читайте ситуацию. Шаффл-кат сделали. Дерните. Заслон. Ролл в пап. Идете. Скидка. Атака из угла. Контроль двух игроков. Давай, 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 давай.
On récupère. Les filles, on a 19 points d'avance. Non, 21. Putain, je sais plus compter. Oh, on me gère le ballon. Pas de turnover. On tient le rebond. Allez, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Belgium!
So, Coach Demori is correct. It is a 21-point lead for his team right now. These next few minutes, they're either going to put this team away or let them back into it. Of course, with a three-point shot, no lead is too safe, especially in FIBA tournaments. We've seen it oh so many times. Kozik, pick and pop, Stenko. In and out, Allemand, another rebound. She's starting to fill up the stat sheet. 13 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals for Allemand. High-low pass, Linskins to Miesemann, and it's good for two. And those two have such a strong connection with those high-low passes from the high post to the low post. Very hard to stop. Miesemann now at 20 points, which seems to be a given, it seems, for her in the Belgium uniform, as finally Glunty knocks down the three. You see what it means to her. And Miesemann, that time unable to finish off the great feed from Allemand. So it's a 20-point game at the moment. Oh, it's going to be a foul there on Linskins as Levchenko tried to split the double team. See once again that pass from Linskins to Miesemann. Anytime that the defense fronts the player in the low post, it just makes that lob pass very possible. And Glunty hits that three. Here's number 18, Darya Repnikova, getting her first action of the game. And Glunty inside for two. So after a quiet first half, 5 quick points there for Glunty. Glunty, who had 17 points versus Belgium in that matchup in June. And she also hit 8 of 9 threes in the last 2 games of the Eurobasket. Really came on strong towards the end as Miesemann gets the offensive rebound and then throws it away. Here comes Repnikova off to Levchenko. Oh, they can't complete the 2-on-1 fast break. Belgium very fortunate there. Here's Massey. Inside for two off another dime from Allemand. Repnikova, three-pointer from Kozik, no good. Rebound, Massey. Allemand can't quite find Miesemann, but she does find Rosimont, 4-3. So Laure Résimont gets her first basket off another assist from Julie Allemand. And there's another rebound for Allemand. She's everywhere at the moment. You have to imagine these are going to be her last few possessions. Niesemann. Allemand gets it back on the handoff. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Kozik. Kozik goes right at Niesemann, kicks it out. Three-pointer, no good from Repnikova. Oh, the steal from Kozik inside, but unable to finish. Here's Niesemann has the height advantage on Kozik, who gets her hands on it, but they will call the foul for the reach. So Niesemann will come out of the game, Allemand as well, and the two stars for Belgium can hopefully rest up here as the rest of the team finishes the game off. 23-point lead here. Here's Delare. Over to Linskins, and they're going to call the foul. Seemed like she shuffled her feet just a little bit on the catch. We'll take another look. Once again, the high-low pass. Well, she probably shuffled the feet because of the foul. So they called the foul on Maiga. It's 3 personal fouls for her. Free throw is.
Ahí está transmitiendo. Yo estoy viendo acá el link que me pasaste. Esto igual va a llegar con delay, ¿no? Bueno, entonces, si preguntan por Zoom, como Pablo se escucha perfecto, él nos está escuchando perfecto. Lo único que falta es que se vea en YouTube. Él ya está mandando, Gerald ya está mandando la corrección, Paul. Paul, ¿vos me escuchás?
Sí, te escucho, pero todavía no llega la señal.
Todavía no llega la señal. ¿Será que la habremos mandado al otro link?
No, porque el código de transmisión es 1, que termina en 18.
Termina en 18.
Termina en DK 18.
Ah, porque no, yo le mandé el oficial. Corta Gerald.
Ooh, unforced turnover. Delare takes her eyes off the ball. So 3 minutes to go, 25-point lead here for Belgium. Russia with most of its starters on the bench. Here's Maiga. This time she is able to draw the foul. See Repnikova, the nice pass. Maiga with great inside position. And, yep, on the reach. So we're going to see Billy Massey head to the bench. And number 99. There's two 99s on the floor right now. Ine Joris will check in. Joris, just 20 years of age, as Maiga misses the first free throw. And an empty trip to the free throw line. So Belgium just a few minutes away from being the 11th team to secure their spot at the World Cup in Sydney. Here's Delare, off balance, no good. Kozik looking to push. Pulls up into a 2. And the ball goes out of bounds, back over to Belgium. So Maiga will head to the bench. Stenko replaces her. And Russia will have to reset. And again, they get another opportunity tomorrow against Puerto Rico. Still got a couple minutes here. Game day 4. Kozik with the ball pressure on Ben Abdelkader. Shot clock is out. So, shot clock violation on Belgium. We're going to see a couple more substitutions as Linskens heads to the bench for these last 2 minutes. They're going to bring Geldof back in. Repnikova, no good inside. Russia so far just 5 points in this fourth quarter as Hametz can't finish. Here's a chance for Levchenko. Russia has numbers. Repnikova, 3 in transition, in and out. And it's just a lid on that rim right now. Russia 7 of 27 from 3, 15 of 57 overall. 26% shooting. Here's Résimont. Abdelkader. In and out. The rebound comes back to her. Ooh, contact around the knee area. Looks like she's going to be okay. So we'll take a look here. Then Abdelkader misses the first shot, going for the ball, and seems to just have either banged knees or got tripped up. So she'll head to the bench to make sure all's good. That means Allemand's back in for the final minute. Joris for 3. Stenko, catch and shoot. That's good for 2. So any basket now, you can imagine just a little bit of momentum going to tomorrow's action. And the turnover, of course, Belgium beat Puerto Rico 98-65 on Thursday in a statement win of sorts. So if we compare that game to this one, it's just Belgium being very, very good. Hard to say whether the Puerto Rico-Russia game, just got to tune in and watch to see how that unfolds. Here's Levchenko. Stenko inside. And we're going to get a foul on Joris. Just the third team foul, so no free throws as of yet. 10 seconds to go here in the game. Here's Kozik. She might have had a layup. And that's going to do it here in Santo Domingo. Belgium with a statement win again against Russia, 66-43, and they can start celebrating because they have qualified for the World Cup 2022. Sorry. So once again, Belgium 66, Russia 43. Here from the Palacio de los Deportes in Santo Domingo. And Russia will get a chance to bounce back tomorrow against Puerto Rico. And of course, it's a Puerto Rican team that has a lot of talent, including Arela Girantes, who had 25 points against Belgium. So another big matchup, but right now it's all about Belgium qualifying and getting those hats. They got the cap, no cap, as they say. So officially, Belgium has become the 11th team to qualify for the World Cup next summer. And you see the smiles. I mean, this was not a given. Again, 2018, the first time that the country qualified for the World Cup. That one was in Tenerife. This one will take them all the way to the other side of the world, to Australia, where the Belgian Cats will continue their rise to prominence. Exciting times for Belgian basketball, without question. So here are the stats for the game. Belgium very dominant inside. Didn't shoot the ball from 3 too well. Didn't need to. Russia struggling from the free throw line. 3-pointers brought them back into the game that second quarter. You see the rebounding in Belgium and the assists as well. Just a dominant performance throughout. Florkina, 10 points. Maiga, 7. Musino at 6. Miesemann, her usual 20. Linskens with 14, Alemán with 13 points, and a number of other significant stats. 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals for Alemán. We've come to expect that of her. You see the caps being thrown into the air there. So we still have one more game from these World Cup qualifying tournaments, and that will be tomorrow evening, Russia against Puerto Rico, which will be the final game as we take a look at the best plays from the second half action here in Santo Domingo. And that might have been one of the pivotal ones. Russia got the steal, and Belgium stole it right back and got an easy 2 right when Russia was starting to build some momentum. You see the Reisa Musina, who we can expect probably more minutes, more shots tomorrow against Puerto Rico from the 6'3" small forward, do-it-all captain for this Russian team. But Belgium got contributions from the majority of their roster. Linskins, of course, the 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a couple steals and a couple blocks. So she filled up the stat sheet. Billy Massey had 6 points and 6 rebounds in just 15 minutes of action. Russia will also need more from Nina Glanti tomorrow. But that's going to do it for us from here tonight in Santo Domingo. Please make sure you tune in once again tomorrow for the game Russia against Puerto Rico. Make sure you go to the website, the official FIBA website, for all the highlights and all the news and all the updates on who has punched their ticket to the World Cup. That's what it's all about, representing your national team. Thank you again. We'll be back very soon.